one. Hey, Long Island Pickleball friends, I have two special guests. It's Coach Frank from Long Island Pickleballpros.com. You're going to be in for a real thrill today because I have two pickleball friends who've been with me pretty much when I started my pickleball career. They play everywhere. They play all over the country. They're good friends, and I enjoy playing with them. I enjoy talking with them, and they got a lot to say about pickleball. So make sure you listen to the entire podcast. Richard Nessim and Lori Gelman McBride are my two guest stars today, and it's going to be great. So, Richard, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Frank. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. My name is Rich Nessim, avid pickleball player, sports enthusiastic person. Just a quick little background. So I coached and played lacrosse for 20 years with I played lacrosse my whole life, but I coached and ran a program for 20 years. Got involved in pickleball about 5 years ago. Pretty interesting story how I actually got involved. I was at a restaurant bar and ran into these two young ladies, and they challenged me to a game of pickleball, which I had never even heard of. They're like, and being the athlete I think I am, and I took the challenge, and I showed up at Seaman Park, walked onto the court. They didn't show up. A gentleman, Frank, I don't remember Frank's last name, but Frank threw me a ball. He said, first he said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Well, I'm here to meet these two young ladies to play pickleball, and they didn't show up." He said, "Well," he threw me a ball. I caught it. He said, "You can play pickleball." I got a paddle. As soon as I got that paddle in my hand, it was a bug. Immediately ran down to the local sporting goods store, bought a pair of like sneakers. The guy thought were pickleball sneakers. I bought a $90 paddle, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
I have the bug.
Wow, great. And now we'll get more involved in that story, by the way. Lori, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lori McBride, former tennis player. I started pickleball when my dad and his girlfriend invited me, and I really couldn't fit it into my world. I'm a retired teacher now, but I wanted to change, so I finally said sure, and I went down to Hempstead Lake Park with them and their friends, and I was addicted. Right away, I was addicted.
That's
So
the best way to put it because I'm addicted too. Because I played this morning, even though I can only get in 2 games because I had to do this, I'm totally addicted. I was like twitching, knowing that I can only get 2 games. And okay, so this is a question to you, both of you. When did you realize that pickleball was more than just, something you'd play occasionally? When did the bug first hit you? Richard, you go first.
Yeah. So I think the bug hit me as soon as I walked through those gates, and I saw all these people playing, and look, I mean, my personality is kind of an addicting personality. So in sports, so having this running this club for 20 years of lacrosse, when I stopped doing it and playing, I needed something to fill that void. And as soon as I stepped on the court, I'm like, you know what? Anything with a paddle and a ball, I'm comfortable with. I played racquetball and stuff, so I'm like, okay. And it's a lot about not just the game itself, but meeting different people, right? So I'm on the court. I walk through the gate, and now some people are nice and some people aren't as nice, and
Spino
some
Park,
people.
like Spino.
Well, yeah, Spino Park could be.
Merritt Park, sometimes they're nice.
Yeah. We could. It's it has a rough reputation, but the first guy I met, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of his name. Anyways, the first gentleman I met at the gate, he opened up the gate. He said, "Come on in," and we started talking. And Ron, and I happened to coach his grandson. Just coincidence. He saw I have a tattoo of lacrosse sticks. He saw that. He asked me a question, And then it kind of like opened up the door for me, and that was it. I live down the block from Spino Park. I show up 2 or 3 times a day, play with different people. Uh, yeah, it's you just
It
get the
just catches
bug, and
you.
yeah,
It
you
just
can't
gets you,
help
right?
yourself. Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
of course, Lori, give us an idea of how you got not started, but when did you realize that this is more than just a casual game?
Probably after the first time I played with my dad. I loved it. I have a competitiveness to
Right.
myself, and I love to
Hold on.
play.
Excuse me. What'd you say? Competitive? All right, go ahead. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I love it. Took me a while to smile on the pickleball court because I was so competitive. And uh, after I realized I had to be a little more laid back and enjoy it,
Right.
I enjoyed it. But I also, hey, let's face it, we all want to win when we play, right?
Right, of course. And there's nothing. So I've played all competitive paddle and racket sports, and I even played handball, but I've never played anything as competitive as pickleball, and for a lot of different reasons. And I always say it's easy to play, easy to learn, easy to get good at. But it's
Mhm.
a competition that brings everybody back. So if you see people always showing up, it's all about the competition.
Mhm.
I know I personally have people who I don't want to play with. I want to play against them. And it's
Mhm.
not fun playing with them because I know as a team, we probably beat most of the people. I prefer beating him. I want to beat this guy. I don't want to play with him.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's the competition, right, Rich? I'm sure you feel the same way. At what point did you realize that this competition thing was just kind of taking effect, Richard?
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting, right? So because of my background in tournaments with lacrosse, I actually so not that I ran a youth program, but I also ran an adult program. So we traveled the country as adults, like we New Orleans, Hawaii, Canada, Vegas, Colorado. I would run bus trips up to Connecticut as adults. I was in my 40s running these programs, so I love the competition, right? Uh, and then one day I picked up this a flyer or something. I saw a tournament at Hempstead Lake Park. Nina, so this woman
Yeah,
Nina,
Nina. I know
hey,
Nina.
no, this Nina from Smithtown.
Okay, right, right.
I mean, maybe you know her, but she's anyways. But I said, would you do a tournament with me? I showed up, and here's the funny thing. I ride a motorcycle, right? I'm a Harley guy, so I showed up in my black T-shirt with like some funky Harley thing. I had a Harley funky hat on, and I thought it was just like kind of a casual thing. Well, not realizing that wow, this is like a serious. I mean, people are serious. Uh, I remember our first game on, or the second game on the court. The girl, something went out, and she's like, "That's not out!" screaming at me, and I'm like, "All
Mhm.
right, calm down. This is rec. It's rec. It's rec." In my mind, and then I'm like, "Wait a second. This isn't rec. This is really people are taking this game serious." And then it just clicked, and then it was tournament after tournament, and then I just got the bug, and uh, yeah, it was just
Yeah.
I see the competitiveness is it's crazy.
So, Laura, you're a tennis player, right? When
Yeah.
did you start playing competitive tennis? Did you play USTA?
No, I did play college
Oh, you still
tennis.
played college.
Yeah.
So,
But it was mostly rec play.
when you play USTA tennis, that competition there is insane because when your partner says out, you go, yeah, of course it's out. Not gonna
Right.
go
Right.
against your partner in tennis. So sometimes I'll say we playing USTA rules because USTA rules means, dude, I'm gonna do everything I can to beat you. I'm gonna do everything I can. My partner lies, I'm lying with them. So Lori, tell me about your competition in college and how that translates into college
well,
pickleball.
I will always agree with my partner. However, my partners don't always agree with me.
Pisses you off, doesn't it?
So, yeah, kind of does. So, a quick little story. I was in a tournament. I called a ball out. This woman says, "My husband's got it on recording." My partner
oh yeah, yeah. Let's go with
My
this one.
partner says, "Okay, we'll watch the recording." I looked at him and I was like, "No, I called the ball out."
Right.
Anyway, We watched the recording. I still saw the ball out. He said, all right, it was close. We'll call it in. We gave the point to them. But he said he'll never do that again. I said, you have to support my call because they won't disagree with each other.
Sure.
So
now USA pickleball rules are you cannot take any calls from the crowd. From
I
the
know.
spectators. Absolutely no calls from the spectators. And it really gets me pissed off that some spectators do it. If they ask me, I'll say I don't know. I won't know.
Me too.
Yeah. So to that point, next question is when you're playing competitive.
Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Richard. Go ahead.
No, because I think I have probably one of the best stories about a ball going out, and it only happened 2 weeks ago. You know, Ira. So my buddy Ira and I played in a golden ticket tournament up in New Jersey 2 weeks ago, and all the tournaments I played, and I've probably played in a couple of hundred tournaments over the last 5 years. I've never seen anything like this. So we're playing in the championship game. We're playing best out of 3. We lost to these guys in pool play, and I'll make this quick. We lost to the guys in pool play, and we beat them in game 1 of at best out of 3. We beat them in game 1. The guy on the other side was flipping out because he lost to us, and he killed us in pool play. Flipping out.
So this is the medal round. Now you're in the medal round, right? This is the medal round.
We're in the gold, silver medal.
Gold medal round. Yeah, you're in the medal round.
We're playing for the golden ticket. The golden ticket now is the ticket to get you an invitation to the Nationals.
To the U.S. Open Pickleball Championship in Naples, Florida.
Yeah, this one's in San Diego.
Okay.
It's in San Diego. So it's a big event. So crowd's kind of watching the game like it's now. There's a lot of buzz going on, and the game is actually really great games. Second game, we lose 11-5. Third game comes, we're down 10-8. Ira is on the right side. I'm on the left side. Now the crowd, and we have a referee. The crowd is watching, and I have to say, great points. Really good rallies, great points.
And you're playing to 11 now. You're playing to 11, right?
Playing to 11, 1-2. Yeah. The guy hits the guy who's the angry guy who at one point I approached the net and I approached the net to have some words with him because a couple of times he hit the ball at me when he was returning the ball. One hit me in the ear, one hit me in the mouth. So he hit me twice. So yes, and yeah, wasn't taking kindly to it. But I look over in the corner. Now you have to try to imagine this. My partner is standing there, and if you know Ira, he's kind of a quiet guy. He's not like as verbal as I am on in certain things.
Right.
And the ball goes down the side, hits. It's an in ball. I look over. They jump over they jump to the net. They're hitting paddles. The ref is writing down the score. The crowd is like, wow, that's a great game. I look over in the corner, and Ira is standing there like this with his finger up in the air going, out. Now, the ball was clearly in. And I look at him and he goes, out, just like that. Now, just try to imagine this lonely person with this whole crowd going wild, and he's going, out ball. Well, these guys, they went crazy. And they couldn't argue. They appealed to the ref. The ref is like, I didn't see it. And that was it. And I saw it in. It balls in. I looked over and I go, priceless. And that was it. We got the ball back. We wound up losing 11-8 to them. But it was probably one of the best non-calls that I did, that I didn't argue with them. Like I was just like, hey, yeah, you made the call, brother. And that was it. Done.
So the crowd's going wild. It was game point. The ball was clearly in. And Ira goes, I saw it out. And they're all jumping around, screaming and yelling. And you're looking at Ira and you're going, this is crazy. But of course, you backed him up.
Backed him up.
That's unbelievable.
100%.
And it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook.
How often do you think that'll happen? That'll happen like never again, probably. And by the way, the refs are not supposed to make line calls. Even in pro games, they're not supposed to make line calls.
But
They only call footballs.
if you appeal, they could.
They could.
Right.
My friend who's a level 2 referee says he never makes calls. He says I didn't see it. So,
Mm.
Lori, what's
Yeah.
the most egregious, crazy, I guess, behavior on the pickleball court when it came to playing in a competitive match?
My God, I have so many stories. We're gonna need a whole new segment for this, Frank. Okay. Um, oh boy. I'm gonna go back a couple of years ago. My partner and I played in a ladies tournament against obviously two ladies, and
Right.
I lobbed the ball over her head.
Now, where was this? Which court was this? Which club?
Frank, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Long Beach. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Okay.
Um, and this is a very well-known person, but I'm not going to say her name.
Who you
Anyway,
were
Give
playing
me initials.
against?
Give us initials.
I was playing against, yes. And
Well, give us
so
the initials, Lori.
no.
Yeah, give us the
No.
initials. All right, all
No,
right.
just initials.
I'll
Come
give you
on.
the first initial S. That and don't say it, okay?
I won't. I won't. All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead,
So,
go
all
ahead.
right. So I lobbed the ball over their heads. We win the game. I played with Jay,
Right,
the
right.
woman's name
Who's your
started with
basic
Jay.
mixed doubles partner? Your brother-in-law?
No, 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 Jay, female Jay.
Oh, female.
I'm
Oh,
not
right,
gonna,
right.
I don't want to give names. So I played with a
All right,
woman.
okay.
Her
Yep.
name
Okay.
started with J. We played against these other two women. One was an S, one was an H. Okay. And I lobbed the ball. We win. The one girl comes up to the net, taps our paddles. The other girl storms off, did not touch our paddles. She was really horrible sportsmanship. So that was one situation. Another quick lob story. We were in Florida. I lobbed the ball over this guy's head a few times. At the end, he was so mad he wouldn't tap my paddle either. He was just complaining to his family, these effing lobs, I can't take them anymore. And
That's incredible.
yeah, it's a
By the way,
strategy.
when they don't tap my paddle, do you know what I do? I follow them and I go, "Excuse me, I think you mistakenly didn't tap my paddle.
It's
You
a
have to
difference.
tap paddles because that's just good sportsmanship." I physically
Yeah,
follow them. I
yeah,
don't let them get away with that crap. I call them
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
I call them right out in front of everybody. Yeah, I don't get the lob thing. Someone posted on Facebook about lobbing. Is it fair? I guess it's fair. It's a game.
Strategy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you play. Now, in terms of your pickleball experiences and people that you play with, give me a sense of what it's like when you play with partners and your funny moments and some of your crazy moments that you play with your partner. I'll start with you, Rich.
Oh, the funny moments playing with my partner. Um,
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny. Some of the crazy things that happens with your partner. And it doesn't have to
well,
be
I
in
think,
tournaments. It could be on rec play. It could be rec play.
yeah. I think it, and I think most of that is well. Okay, so I think most of that, Frank, is where the making of the faces, right? So I think that
No.
when you for me, I don't really make faces at my partners. I'm like, okay, this is the person that I picked to play in a tournament, and I'm like, I'll live and die by that, right? But some of these people are just so intense. They're like, like making faces at me, like, and they're friends. Like,
Right.
there's one person that I play with on consistently, and people are just like, "Did you see her make the face at you?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like I know that I'm getting stabbed in the back, and I you just know it's there. And I've learned to like with Sam, I just live with it, right? I just go, I'll say her name. I don't care,
Yeah, of course. What's the big deal? Nobody knows.
yeah,
It's only us
no,
three
no, no.
anyway.
Yeah. No, no.
Until
We and
people
we
watch.
Yeah. People watch the game and they're like, I walk off the court. They go, "How do you do it?" I'm like, "Well, she's a good player and she shows up and but they like, she's making faces at you the whole entire time." I'm like, "Yeah, that's okay. It's no big deal."
But you gotta make a
Yeah.
joke
So
out of it,
it's
right? Can you make a joke out of it, or does she take offense when you make a joke about it?
no, but here's the thing. Here is the thing. Like when the game's over, we'll walk off the court. She goes, "All right, where are we going for lunch?" So
Right, right.
it just switches off. So if you can like adjust, like learn to adjust to it and deal with it, and knowing
Sure.
that they're a good player, it's different. I mean, I've stepped on courts and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I mean, look, I've gotten some horrible situations because we do travel, right? We do travel to tournaments and stuff. So I've picked some blind dates, they call them, right? So off the internet, and yeah, I've had some tough situations in those games. We and I have this for mixed doubles. I'm picking a person that I'm more uh let's say, I like them to be like, attractive looking.
Right,
Uh
right.
yeah, so that's just
More
something that
attractive.
I do. I did. So I did pick somebody by their picture, and I got to a tournament, and actually Lori was at the tournament with me, and she goes, "Rich, I think that's your partner." I'm like, "No, this woman was really hot. She's really, like really good." And no, she was not that hot, and it was and she was really bad. So I had like a bad experience for the whole weekend. I had like not the attractive woman I was hoping for, and then I also received, a player who couldn't play.
So did you learn
So
your
yeah,
lesson though? Did you learn your lesson? Like
Oh.
if your blind draw comes up and you go, okay, I'm going to pick this lady. Are you going to pick by looks? Or are you going to still going to pick by
you
looks?
know what, Frank? I think I'll still go by looks.
Good.
Unfortunately, it's just I can't
Stick
change
to
my
your
way.
guns, baby. Stick to your guns. What about you, Laurie? What's it like playing competitive? Now you play with Jay all the time, right? As your
Yes.
mixed partner fan,
Yes.
as your mixed partner player. So what's it like playing with him? And what do you find like? Oh my God, I can't believe you still do that, Jay.
Um, well, first let me say that I dragged him into tournament play. When
Right.
he played like for a week, my dad and his girlfriend said, "You got to get Jay, he's so good." So we started playing pretty much together, dragged him into a 3.5 tournament, got crushed. We'll never
Right.
forget that. But what does he keep doing? I feel like we're working together to play better as a team. So he isn't taking as many of my forehand balls as he used to. Um,
Which
well,
is like what guys do, though. Guys do that all the time.
but we're learning because he's got a really good backhand when it's up high, you know. So we're trying to make it so that if it's higher than my shoulder, he should take that shot because he's
Sure.
got a great angle
Yeah,
shot.
it's
He's
Paul.
got a powerful overhead, you know. So we're learning. We're still learning. It's been a few years and we're still learning.
No, good, good. I can tell you the faces and the comments just blow me away. I mean, I sometimes find it very hard. I'll sometimes check out. I'm like, dude, really? Come on. I check out sometimes, but I'm playing rec play. I'm not playing tournament play. I don't play in tournaments, so I don't have the time for it, frankly, because I'm always teaching. I don't have the time to play competitively. So this could be a really fast round because believe it or not, we're up to 30 minutes. We only have 5 more minutes left, just about. So we're gonna make it real fast. Richard, if there's one thing you can change about pickleball, what would you want to see it change to?
Oh.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. Is it rec play or just
Yeah, no, rec play, just rec play. Yeah.
um? I'm actually pretty happy with rec play. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I don't know if I would change anything in rec play because I get to dictate what I want to do in rec play. So I'm pretty happy like playing all around. Like it's just well, hold on. In rec play for me, people not to take it so serious. That would be the thing I would want to be changed.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah,
real
in
good one.
rec play. You know what? I just said this to somebody the other day, Kathy at the courts. She goes, you're so relaxed. I'm like, you know what? Because I don't care about the score. I go, we're here, we're laughing. You know, the one thing I wouldn't change is the sideline chatter. Like sitting on a bench and just chatting with the people. Like and having fun. And Yeah, I wouldn't change that. And the only thing I would change was people not taking it so serious during rec play.
Right.
That would be the thing.
All
Yeah.
right,
Hey,
Lori,
have fun.
don't take it serious, but they don't take it serious during rec play. Lori, how about you? What would you think of something that you'd like to see changed in rec play?
When I travel to other states like Florida, they have different courts for different levels. And I think it's a great idea. Like they'll have a beginner court, they'll have a challenge court, even though it's hard sometimes because people rate themselves either higher or lower than they actually are.
Crazy.
So it would be hard, but I think it might be fun
Right.
if that's the way it was divided.
Well, it's in Community Park in Naples, Florida. They have them segmented. They have a big board
Yes.
up there, and they got beginners, and they got 3-0, 3-5, 4-0, 4-5. So it's set up like that. But see, in Florida, you can play outdoors, and you have a lot of space out there. Here, I mean, 100 by 100 feet is like $100,000. So you don't have a lot of places to play and put a lot of courts on them, and that's a real challenge for us. I'm trying to get a national women's pickleball league together, and the woman says, "So Frank, can you get courts for us?" I go, "Yeah, but there's not going to be the time that women want to play, but I can." So that's the challenge. The challenge is trying to get people to play and play in tournaments. Um, so that's a good point. I will say this that in rec play, I'm finding now that people are now stacking their paddles. So they're just staying together. I mean,
Right.
that's okay, but it kind of ruins the fun of playing with different people, and trying to play with other people. I play with everybody. I don't care. I was at indoor Freeport, and there were these two people playing on the court by themselves because nobody would play with them, and I'd be happy to play with them. You know what that got me,
Yeah.
Lori? Lessons from them. But that's not the reason why I did it. So,
Yeah.
Richard, what's the best part about playing? Now, first off, wait, let me get back. Richard, where are you playing your tournaments now? Give us a full rundown of your tournament play.
This is going to
So
be
my
more than 5 minutes.
Yep, we
is that
got
no,
5 minutes.
no, no. Okay, my itinerary for this
We got
year.
10 minutes actually. We got 10 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be quick. My itinerary
Yep.
for this year is I'll be playing local tournaments this season. Please come out and see me. No, I'll be playing local tournaments. I'll be playing local tournaments this season at Pickleball Heaven, um, Paddles Up. I'm doing a Father's Day tournament with my son on Sunday. Very excited about. And then at the end of August, I'm playing in North Carolina, Cary, North Carolina.
Okay.
Lori and a bunch of us just booked a trip to Las Vegas to play in a PPA
So wait, now you're going
tournament.
with Lori and your friends to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all going. Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
And then from Las Vegas, when they leave, I'm traveling to Utah and playing another PPA tournament in Utah, and that'll be in the middle of October. I'm
Now,
looking to
are you
the middle
playing
of
in
October.
California? I thought you said you were playing in California too.
I did play in California over Memorial Day weekend. Uh, I have I'm working out there a little bit. So yeah, so wherever I land, I'm looking for. I look for tournaments, but these are planned trips, and then I'll probably play in the Nationals in San Diego I think it's November. We got a golden ticket, Ira and I, so we'll be traveling to San Diego to play in the Nationals out there.
So
Yeah.
Lori, what do you find about traveling for pickleball? What do you like about that?
I love playing different people, even though a lot of us travel together and play against each other and support each other. That's so much fun.
Right.
But like we went to my family went to San Diego and my brother-in-law and I found a tournament there. We were with the family, but we found a tournament while we were there and we just loved playing all new people. It's just a different feel, you know?
Yeah. Now, what do people like? Lloyd, what do people like around the country? Are they different than Long Island people?
Yeah, a lot of them are friendlier. Yeah, when I first started out at Spino Park, let's say, I felt like I was being judged. People wanted to see my level of play before they invited me to play with them. And
Sure.
when I go to places like Florida, come on in, just join our play. It's definitely different.
So, Richard, what do you like about playing around the country?
uh, obviously the competition, right? Different competition, and really meeting people. Like, look, I was in California, and I have people I could play with in California. Now I could play with. I've met people all over the country playing because I do travel a little bit more than playing in these tournaments, and it's really I will say, just to summarize all of pickleball, it has gotten us a whole different. It's gotten us off the couch, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So now all of us are off the couch and looking to socialize with people. Like I could go on a team reach all anywhere and pick up and play with people. It's really brought all of us. Look, Frank, we wouldn't have met Frank. We wouldn't have met
Absolutely.
Laura. We
Yep.
wouldn't meet all these people that we hang out with. I mean, we went and watched the Knick game at somebody's backyard last week. I would, how would I know these people?
And you met them on a pickleball court? You met them on a
Met
pickleball
them on a
court?
pickleball court. Unbelievable. Yeah, and here's the beauty of pickleball. The beauty of it, I think, I could play with a 10-year-old. I could play with an 80-year-old, and still have the same fun.
Dude, I get my ass kicked by 80-year-olds. I
Mhm.
seriously do.
Yeah.
When I played the other day, I was the youngest one on the court. All
Wow.
three ladies were like in their 80s. And
Wow.
and they played really good. They're good players.
Yeah.
So Lori,
That's kind of cool.
So when you're traveling, Lori, what do you find to be annoying? Besides Jay. No,
Yeah, no.
He doesn't annoy me when we travel.
I'm kidding.
I know. When I travel, I can't think of anything, Frank.
So is it clothes? I mean, do you pack enough clothes? You say, oh my God, I don't have enough pickleball clothes. Because by the way, pickleball fashion sucks. Tennis fashions are amazing. I love tennis clothes. Pickleball fashions is like an oxymoron. There's no pickleball fashion.
I love my pickleball fashion.
You're one of the few because you play tennis.
I'm wearing a shirt that says, wait, let me see if I can. Pickleball makes me say bad words.
Well, I got mine on. Mine says Strong Island Pickleball.
Nice.
It's my own design. I designed that shirt. So
So
go ahead.
The only thing I think when I travel with my family, sometimes my sister isn't happy that I take her husband away to play. But we usually do it in the morning, so she's still sleeping. She's still asleep, so that's okay. But my husband is good with it. He knows.
And I met your husband, a nice guy, really nice guy, friendly. He's outgoing. I like. He's a good guy.
He's happy that I found something at this point in my life that makes me happy. And
how important is that? How important is that?
And like Rich said, who would have thought at this point in our lives that we would have met so many really great friends?
Yeah. Andre Agassi said that pickleball changed his life. He said he never thought at the age of like 60 or 55 that he would be able to play a sport and make the friends that he has. He says it's given me so many great things about this because he never thought at his age that he'd be going out to dinner and meeting people. Richard, what do you like about pickleball?
What do I like about it?
What hasn't been said? Oh, when you travel. Oh, actually, here's a question for you. Have you ever gotten dates from pickleball?
Yes.
Now, are they on Long Island dates or are they when you travel dates?
They were Long Island dates. They were Long Island dates too. And actually, somebody warned me. Somebody warned me in the very beginning when I started playing at Spino Park. I was starting to get involved with somebody a little bit, and a good friend of mine, now she's my good friend, Miss Michelle. She said, "Rich, the Italian woman." She's like, "Listen, don't get involved with anybody at the courts." She was a handball player for forever. Like, she's like, we play, we go home. I go, "What do you mean? This is social. This is fun." She's like, I go, "She's pretty hot." She's like, "Don't do it. Don't do it." I made the mistake and I did it. I was like, and it ruined a little bit of a situation because we were in a group playing on. Yes. The answer is yes, and don't do it. I recommend
and the vibe just goes off the rails, right? It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
I know someone who dated somebody. They played in my league. Right, at Pickleball Plus, and it was toxic. It was the guy stopped showing up. It was toxic. It was not fun. And I'm like, dude, I can't believe that happened. And neither one of them would talk. But I was like, wow, that's too bad. That's too bad. Ruined the whole vibe. Okay, we got 2 minutes left. I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk about anything you want, Richard. Something we didn't cover.
Here's what I recommend. Okay, just something I recommend to people to while they're playing this game, have fun,
Sure.
socialize, make good friends, be competitive. Be competitive on the court, but help each other. Just look. If I learn something, I give one tip. If I see somebody that's struggling, I don't give 10 tips. I give one. I go, I only have one thing to say, and have fun with people. Don't go on there
Lori,
being miserable.
how about yourself? 1 minute.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, don't give advice if I don't ask for advice. Okay. Or
it's one tip. It's one tip.
Ask if it's okay to give advice. There are people that come on constantly.
But Lori, one question though: is coaching different than advice? So, as an example, if a guy's staying too far to the left on the court, right, and I'm on the right side, he's staying too far on the left as I'm serving. Is it coaching when you say, hey, dude, pinch a little more in the middle so you can poach? Just pinching a little bit. Is that advice or is that coaching?
That's fine.
That's fine. People take offense to that. They're like, "Oh, play my game." I go, "Dude,
no, I
serve in a certain way. You can get to the ball."
I tell Jay all the time that he needs to remind me to move up because of tennis. I don't always remember. It's a habit, and he doesn't. He's like, it's a given. You need to move up. I'm like, but remind me.
Okay, guys, great time. Loved it. I had a great time. We could do this for another hour. Thank you very much for joining. Hey, my friends, Long Island Pickleball. Remember to reach out. I do clinics. I sell paddles. I do lessons. Thank you, too. We'll do this again.
Thanks.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you so much. See you on the court.